Well, this morning starts out like your typical morning. First thing I do is get a shower and make the bed. But today's not a typical day. In fact, today is a day that will really pretty much change my life. A few people would say I'm rather dramatic about it, but really, if you live the life that I lived, and you understand the feelings I had to go through for so many years, this day would be special for you too. Floors still need to be washed, and laundry needs to be gathered, and chores need to be done. But after my chores are finished, then I need to get ready. I'm nervous and I'm excited. I have a little bit of fear as well. But the outcome is worth it all. What in the world could I be talking about? I'm not going to tell you because I want you to keep watching the video. And I want you to see what it's like to be me today. This is a different Sunday video. This is a different video than you will ever see me do again, because once this video is completed, there's no more of this kind of video I can make. Because the outcome at the end of this video is a change, is a visual change in me. And that change is something I've been wanting for a long, long time. I have tears in my eyes because I've been through so much emotionally. I've been through so much physically. And to think that it can all change today. Forever. You know what it's like when you have an appointment at the end of the day and it's like your day just goes so slow. So I'm trying to keep myself busy with all kinds of chores because I really don't want to dwell on what's going to happen later on today. So the bed is made, the bathroom is clean, so I'm just going to tidy up the kitchen here. I'd rather just sit and watch the clock because my heart's beating rather fast. I'm rather nervous, a little bit of anxiety, which is growing by the hour, but let's get our mind off of it and let's get working in the kitchen. Now those of you who have been following me for a long time, I'm sure you figured out by now what's going to be happening later on today. Some of you that are new to my channel absolutely have no clue. Some of you understand the big deal that I'm making out of it. Why, quite a few of them would say, oh, that's nothing to it. But those of you who watch my videos, especially the ones in the past, will understand a little bit about my excitement, my apprehension, and my But a lot of you who watch my videos in the past will understand my excitement, my apprehension, my nervousness. When I get nervous, I tend to talk really fast, and I tend to get extremely excited. So take a deep breath, Tessie. And the more excited I get, the louder I get. It's how I've always been, even as a child. I'm trying to learn these things, especially on video. Take a deep breath. Talk slower. I'm not very good with talking really slow. Something I just can't seem to pick up. But most of you don't mind. So I'm getting the water ready to heat it up because I have a lot of dishes to do. When I leave today, I want my house all cleaned. I don't know, for some reason I just want my house clean before I go. Whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Well, everybody, I'm all ready to go. And in a matter of time, I'm going to be erasing 39 years. 39 years of pain and suffering. 39 years of constant hiding my face. 39 years of always thinking that people were looking at my smile instead of looking at me. Really nervous. As you know, a couple weeks ago I had a replacement done and it still isn't right, but after today I'm promised a bright future as far as my smile. I'm very excited. I want to thank all of you for coming along with me on my journey, for accepting me for who I am. You all have taught me so much about life and taught me that it's not what you see here, but it's what you see here that matters. I really want to thank everybody for it. So in just a matter of time, I'll be back and I'll share with you the new and improved Tessie. Here I am, everyone. Wish me luck, and I'll see you in just a little bit with a brand new smile. This part of the video is the most difficult for me to film. As you see, I'm wearing a different shirt because it's the very next day. I've tried to film this part of the video many times and it's very difficult for me. I figured, you know, there's nothing wrong in showing emotions. So I'm just going to share with you in front of the camera my emotions, because I simply can't finish this end of the video without them. I want to thank you for so much. I don't have words to say quite. I feel like I'm ending such a big chapter in my life. The whole reason I started my YouTube channel was because of low self-esteem, because of my ugly smile. I feel like it's just such a weight off me. But I don't have tears of sadness, they're tears of gratitude. You just don't understand. This part of the video is just so hard because you who are new to my channel and have no clue what I'm talking about, just go back to the very beginning of my videos and you will understand. The whole purpose for me in making my YouTube channel was to find strength and hoping that I would find some friends. I found so much more. You've given me so much more than friendship. You've seen me for who I am. I would have never had the courage to get my tooth fixed if it wasn't for all of you. I had such a fear of going to the dentist. It was such a traumatic thing. When I was 10, it was very painful. And sometimes in life we are our worst enemies. And sometimes in life we cause the most pain to ourselves. We feed the lies that we need to look a certain way or fit a certain part of life. We feed ourselves lies about we are overweight, we are older, we have flaws. We fail to see the strength that we have within. We fail to see that we are important, no matter what we look like, no matter what our age is. I understand that some people who are not emotional people would think this is so silly. But it's something I've carried my whole life. I never knew what it was like to have a nice smile. This happened when I was 10 years old. I never had a tooth, ever. It's so superficial, but yet it's part of what I dealt with in life. The tears aren't necessarily because that it's okay now. Oh, I'm so happy for my tooth. I can smile. But it's because of what you've all done for me. It's because of what you've all done for me. It's just so emotional. Don't ever think you don't make a difference in life, because every single one of you do. Maybe you don't get on camera. Maybe you don't make videos like I do. And maybe you do. But you made a difference in my life. I grew up in such an environment. I grew up in such an environment where I felt very worthless. I felt like I had no worth. I felt like I had nothing. My very existence, my bloodline was always told that it was bad. I was always raised that you have to be perfect in everything. But yet in my imperfections, I could never quite hit the mark. It wasn't until I seen unconditional love from all of you that I realized that I am someone special. No matter how ugly my front tooth was. In fact, you didn't even see it. This whole time, I was so concerned about me when I failed to see that it's the heart that matters. This taught me the most invaluable lesson I would carry the rest of my life. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter if people stare at you. You love for who you are within. You taught me that. I will never look at people the same way. I will look at them how you looked at me. With love and with acceptance. And not even seeing the imperfections and the blemishes. This was a hard video to make, this part. The hardest video I have ever had to make. Because words just can't express the human feeling that I have. but know it. I hope you feel it. And I hope that you continue to be the most amazing people in this world. Lastly, I want to thank YouTube. I want to thank YouTube for the platform. Because if it wasn't for YouTube, my life would never have been changed the way it has been. Things happen for a reason. I understand that now. If I didn't have to go this long without getting my tooth fixed and conquering my fears, I wouldn't know what it was like to be ministered by all of you. I wouldn't have known what it was like to live with such low self-esteem. And I wouldn't know what it was like to have strength because of people lifting you up. I'm grateful that I've gone through all of this. It's changed my life. It's changed my perspective. And it's changed my focus. And it's changed my smile.